My driving force or my favorite thing is to learn. I always like to learn. I'm not a big fan of school, but I do like to learn. I don't think they're the same thing exactly. I don't just accept things at face value, so I want to understand like how did you come up with that, or how did we come up with that answer? And so the only way to do that is you have to actually kind of do it yourself. My name is Shawn Vandergoot, and I'm a Senior Business Data Analyst. I mean, I think I've always kind of been driven by math and numbers and collecting data. I've always, even as a kid, I would always write everything down and log everything down and look at that. I just didn't really have a label for it. I didn't know that there was really like a job for it. So it just kind of evolved. So I've been at this site for 30 years. Before I worked here, I was in the military. I came out of the military, I needed a job. I didn't really even know what they did here because I didn't understand how to translate what I did in the military to the civilian world. When I got a job, I was like, okay, if I can get a job somewhere, I'll figure it out when I get there. That's exactly what I did. I got a job working as a quality inspector on the production lines. And then I learned how to code. I taught myself how to code. And then I started applying that to basically business problems. So then the leadership kind of saw how that helped, and it kind of moved me into the role I'm in now. A lot of times, it was easier for me to try to build something than to try to convince somebody to buy something. And that's what led to like coding and things like that. I just got sucked into that world and I just like soaked it up like a sponge. Manufacturing is really just a sub-world of everything else. For example, tech is real popular, right? Everybody wants to work in tech. But in reality is the same positions that exist there exist everywhere else. Like within, I would say, the last 3 or 4 years, I've seen a change where manufacturing companies are getting faster and bringing on new technologies at a much faster rate of speed, which makes it more interesting to me. But the nice thing about manufacturing is that you're actually creating a product, and that's just not really gonna go away. Manufacturing is like a town, right? So there's a lot of different kind of roles in a manufacturing company that if you just came in, you could kind of see what everybody's doing. Here, there's hundreds of different roles or paths you could take. So that's a good place to go if you really have no idea what you want to do or where you want to go.